Have you ever been peacefully asleep, only to be jolted awake by a sudden, stabbing cramp in your leg? Maybe it starts in your calf, tightening, twisting, leaving you gasping in pain, clutching your blanket, waiting for the agony to pass. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Leg cramps, especially at night, are a common complaint among older adults. In fact, over 1/3 of people over 60 report frequent leg cramps that disrupt their sleep. And for those over 80, it's nearly half. But here's the good news. What if I told you there's a simple, doctor-approved trick you can do in just 2 minutes a day that could dramatically reduce how often you get these painful cramps? And no, it's not a fancy supplement, not an expensive gadget, and no prescriptions needed. It's completely free, totally natural, and, best of all, it works for thousands of seniors across the country. So if you've been suffering in silence, losing sleep, or just frustrated by aching legs, stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand why these cramps happen, but you'll also learn exactly how to stop them, starting tonight. Let's get started. Part 2. Why do seniors get leg cramps at night? First things first, why is this even happening? Why do our legs suddenly betray us in the middle of the night? Well, the truth is, as we age, our muscles change. Here are a few reasons why seniors are more likely to get nighttime cramps. 1. Muscle loss, sarcopenia. After age 50, we begin to lose muscle mass, unless we're doing strength training regularly. Less muscle means more strain during simple activities like walking, climbing stairs, or even standing for long periods. This strain builds up, and when you finally lie down to rest, bam! Cramp. 2. Poor circulation. Our blood vessels become less flexible with age, which can make it harder for blood to reach the muscles. Less oxygen equals more muscle fatigue equals higher chance of cramping. 3. Dehydration. Yes, even mild dehydration can cause muscle cramps. And many older adults drink less water, sometimes on purpose to avoid late-night trips to the bathroom. But when you're low on fluids, your muscles are more likely to spasm. 4. Electrolyte imbalance. Your body needs enough magnesium, potassium, and calcium to keep your muscles functioning properly. If you're low on any of these, especially magnesium, cramps can become more frequent. 5. Medication side effects. Some common prescriptions, like diuretics, statins, or blood pressure meds, can increase cramping as a side effect. Quick tip. If your leg cramps started shortly after beginning a new medication, ask your doctor. A small adjustment might help. Now that we know the causes, what can you do about it? Part 3. The number one trick doctors recommend, and why it works. Alright. Let's talk about the number one trick. This is something many doctors and physical therapists recommend, especially for people over 60. Are you ready? Here it is. Gently stretch your calves and feet for 2 to 3 minutes before going to bed. That's it. No pills. No devices. No ice baths. Just a simple routine of stretching your legs right before you lie down for the night. Why does it work? Because most cramps are caused by tight, tired muscles. When you gently stretch, you increase blood flow, relax tight muscles, signal your nervous system to cool down, reduce the risk of spasms while sleeping. It's kind of like brushing your teeth before bed, but for your legs. And best of all, it's safe, simple, and backed by science. So let's learn the exact stretches. Part 4. 3 simple bedtime stretches to prevent leg cramps. You don't need to be flexible. You don't need to get on the floor. These stretches are easy enough for almost anyone to do. Let's walk through them step by step. 1. Wall calf stretch, standing. Stand facing a wall. Place your hands on the wall at shoulder height. Step 1 foot back, keeping it straight and the heel on the ground. Bend your front knee slightly. You should feel a gentle stretch in your back calf. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch legs. Do 2 rounds. Total time, 2 minutes. 2. Towel stretch, seated. Sit on the edge of your bed or a chair. Loop a towel or exercise band around the ball of one foot. Gently pull the towel towards you, keeping your leg straight. You'll feel a stretch in your calf and foot. Hold for 30 seconds each leg. Do 2 rounds. This one is especially great if you have trouble standing. 3. Heel raises, standing or holding chair. Stand behind a chair for support. Slowly raise your heels off the ground, coming up on your toes. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds. Lower slowly. Repeat 10 times. This improves circulation and strengthens calf muscles over time. Do 1 or 2 of these every night before bed, and give it at least a week. You might notice results sooner, but many people report fewer cramps within just 3 to 5 days. Part 5. What else can you do? Supporting tips to stop leg cramps. Stretching is your main weapon, but there are a few extra steps you can take to really lock in the results. Let's look at a few easy, practical things you can do that doctors often recommend alongside stretching. 1. Stay hydrated throughout the day. Dehydration is one of the most common triggers for leg cramps, especially in seniors. And here's the surprising part. Many older adults don't feel thirsty, even when they're mildly dehydrated. So how much water should you drink? Aim for about 6 to 8 cups of fluids per day, unless your doctor advises otherwise. This includes water, herbal teas, soup broths. Avoid too much caffeine or alcohol, as they can dehydrate you. Hydration tip. Keep a water bottle next to your chair or bed. Sip throughout the day, not all at once. 2. Balance your electrolytes, naturally. Your muscles need the right balance of magnesium, potassium, calcium, sodium. Too much or too little of any of these can lead to cramping. Try adding these foods into your meals. Magnesium, spinach, almonds, pumpkin seeds. Potassium, bananas, sweet potatoes, avocado. Calcium, dairy products, leafy greens, fortified plant milks. Sodium, just a little, especially if you sweat often. You don't need to overdo it, just eat a balanced diet. And always ask your doctor before starting supplements. 3. Gentle leg massage before bed. Massaging your calves or feet with warm hands or a bit of oil can relax muscles, improve circulation, calm your nervous system. You can use simple oils like coconut oil, olive oil, or specialized magnesium lotions. Do it right after stretching for the best effect. 4. Keep your legs warm. Cold muscles are more likely to cramp. Try wearing socks to bed, using a heated blanket, doing a warm foot soak before bedtime. This is especially helpful in winter or for those with poor circulation. Part 6. Is walking enough to prevent cramps? You might be wondering, I walk every day, why am I still getting cramps? That's a great question. While walking is fantastic for your heart and circulation, it doesn't always stretch your calves or feet deeply enough. That's why those bedtime stretches are so important. They target the exact muscles that cramp up at night. Walking plus stretching equals a powerful combination. Even just 5 to 10 minutes of light stretching and movement each night can make a big difference. Part 7. When to talk to a doctor. While most leg cramps are harmless, there are times when they could be a sign of something more serious. Call your doctor if you experience cramps that happen every single night, no matter what. Muscle weakness or numbness with the cramp. Swelling, redness, or warmth in the leg. Cramping that started suddenly with new medication. Or if the pain lasts longer than a few minutes and doesn't improve. These could point to issues like poor circulation, nerve damage, medication side effects, blood clots, especially if one leg is swollen and hot. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Part 8. A real-life story. Meet Margaret, age 72. Let me tell you about Margaret. She's 72 years old, lives in Arizona, and for years, she woke up almost every night with painful leg cramps. She tried everything, more water, vitamins, even expensive creams. Nothing worked. Then her physical therapist suggested one simple thing. Stretch your calves and feet before bed, every night, without fail. Margaret gave it a shot. The first night? No cramps. She thought it was a fluke. But a week passed. Then 2. And for the first time in years, Margaret was sleeping through the night without pain. She told us, "I thought cramps were just a part of getting old. But they don't have to be. I got my sleep back, just from a 2-minute stretch." If it worked for Margaret, maybe it'll work for you, too. Part 9. What to do when a cramp hits you at night. Okay, so we've talked a lot about prevention. But what if you wake up tonight with a cramp in full swing? Here's what to do right away to stop the pain quickly. Step 1. Sit up and stretch. Yes, it hurts, but try to gently stretch the cramped muscle. If it's your calf, sit up in bed. Extend your leg straight. Flex your foot up toward your knee, heel out, toes back. Hold it as steady as you can. You can also stand up and lean forward on a wall if you need a deeper stretch. Step 2. Breathe and relax. Try not to panic or tense up more. Take slow, deep breaths. Tensing your whole body can make the cramp worse or last longer. Step 3. Massage the muscle. Use your hand or a warm towel to gently rub the area. This improves blood flow and helps the muscle relax. Some people find using a warm compress or heating pad makes a big difference. Step 4. Walk around, if you can. If the cramp eases up enough, stand up and walk a bit. The movement can help reset the muscle and prevent another spasm. Optional, cold pack for soreness. Sometimes, after a bad cramp, your leg can feel sore for hours. If this happens, a cold pack or wrapped ice can reduce inflammation and pain. Quick reminder: don't ignore frequent cramps. If they happen often, talk to your doctor, especially if you've already tried all the tricks we've discussed. Part 10. Foods that help prevent leg cramps naturally. Did you know your dinner plate could be your best defense against nighttime cramps? Certain foods are packed with muscle-friendly nutrients. Here's a list of easy-to-find, delicious options to add to your weekly meals. Potassium-rich foods. Bananas, avocados, sweet potatoes, spinach, oranges. Potassium helps balance fluid in the body and keeps muscle signals working properly. Magnesium-packed choices. Almonds, pumpkin seeds, black beans, oatmeal, dark chocolate. Yes, really. Magnesium helps calm muscle contractions and promotes relaxation. Calcium sources. Yogurt, milk, kale, broccoli, cheese. Calcium is essential for healthy nerve and muscle function. And don't forget, water. Yes, again. Because hydration plus good nutrition equals fewer cramps. Part 11. Create a no-cramp nighttime routine. Let's tie it all together now. Here's a simple nighttime routine that can cut down your chances of waking up in pain. Early evening. Eat a balanced dinner with magnesium and potassium-rich foods. Avoid alcohol or too much caffeine. 1 hour before bed. Soak your feet in warm water, optional, but relaxing. Light massage with coconut or magnesium oil. Just before bed. Do your calf stretches. 2 to 3 minutes is all it takes. Sip a small glass of water, not too much to avoid nighttime trips. Put on cozy socks if your feet get cold. In bed. Use a pillow to slightly elevate your legs. Relax with deep breathing. Sleep with your toes pointing slightly up, not down. This simple ritual signals your body. We're calm, we're stretched, we're ready for rest. Part 12. But I'm in my 70s, is it too late? Not at all. In fact, this is the perfect time. Your muscles still respond to movement, nutrition, and care, no matter your age. Seniors who stretch regularly report better sleep, fewer cramps, less stiffness in the morning, and even more energy during the day. Think of it this way. You brush your teeth every night to protect your smile. Why not give your legs the same love? Part 13. Let's recap your anti-cramp action plan. Okay, let's pull it all together. If you're tired of waking up with painful leg cramps, remember these key steps. The number one trick doctors recommend: stretch your calves and feet every night before bed. Even just 2 minutes can make a big difference. Bonus habits to support your legs. Stay hydrated, sip water throughout the day. Eat foods rich in magnesium, potassium, and calcium. Gently massage your legs and keep them warm at night. Create a calming bedtime routine that relaxes your muscles. When to see a doctor. If cramps are severe, frequent, or come with other symptoms. If you've started a new medication and notice more cramps. Or if the pain doesn't improve with stretching and self-care. Your doctor can help rule out more serious issues and guide you on next steps. Part 14. You deserve peaceful, pain-free sleep. Look, leg cramps can feel frustrating, like your own body is fighting against your rest. But it doesn't have to be that way. With a few simple habits, you can start waking up rested and refreshed, not in pain. Just imagine. No more sudden jolts awake. No more hopping around the room in the dark. Just deep, peaceful sleep that helps you feel younger in the morning. You've got this. One stretch at a time. Part 15. Your gentle challenge for tonight. Before you go to bed tonight, try this. Take just 2 minutes to stretch your calves and feet. Even if you feel stiff. Even if you're tired. Do it anyway. Then do it again tomorrow. And the day after that. Track how you feel over the next 7 nights. You might just be surprised by how much better you sleep and how good your legs feel. If this video helped you understand leg cramps and how to stop them, please like this video to let us know. Comment below, have you ever tried stretching at night? Did it help? Subscribe to our channel for more gentle health tips designed just for seniors. We post new videos every week to help you stay strong, sleep well, and feel your best at any age. Because growing older should mean growing wiser, not weaker. Thank you for spending your time with us today. We believe in your strength, in your wisdom, and in your ability to take small steps that lead to big changes. Until next time, be kind to your legs, be kind to your body, and most of all, be kind to yourself.